All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing out there? We are back with yet another bonus stream. Had so much fun yesterday. Figured it'd be a nice opportunity to have a reprise and do it all over again. I have altered my setup a little bit. Looks a little janky, but for one day, um, just for the first day here, that's going to do. I hope you all are doing well out there, whether you're tuning in now or tuning in later. And gonna be kind of a similar stream to yesterday. We're gonna go ahead and jump in and do some puzzles, get warmed up, and after that, we are gonna try and redeem ourselves from yesterday. Yesterday was a brutal day, and I think we can do better. But if not, here to have some fun. So let's see how it goes, and let's dive right into it. So for anybody who didn't see yesterday, basically these puzzles are uh, exactly what they sound like. They are chess style puzzles where the idea is to just simply make the best decisions. Sometimes it means finding a checkmate, sometimes it just means finding a way to gain an advantage. And that is what we're going to start with here and now. So for this first one, we are playing as the white pieces, and it is asking me. A lot of times they give you a hint as to what you need to do, and so it is saying that we need to go ahead and find a checkmate, and that is what we're going to do. Um, our score, so this 70,000 score here, mostly disregard it. It doesn't quite mean anything. However, this score down here is more um, relevant to me. This 1700 score. My goal is to keep climbing and climbing and climbing because that is a much more relevant number, at least to me. It's a lot less flashy, but it gives you an idea of where you're at in terms of your learning. It is the actual rating of your skill for these puzzles. Doesn't mean I'm a 1700 in regular chess. That certainly is not the case. But it does give you an idea as to where you're at with puzzles. The higher you go, the less reward you get for winning, and unfortunately, the more punished you get for losing. So let's go ahead and see if we can figure out this first one. So, first thing I look at is we both have a queen here. You want to know what your weapons are. So we have a queen, and this king is relatively safe right now. So the first thing we want to look at is, can we check the king? Checking the king is always powerful because it forces your opponent to do something they probably don't want to do. So if we go here, the king cannot go here, here. That's basically it. So that means that he can go here, here, or here. So this is a strong move. The question is, where would he go, and what's our follow-up? Okay. There's not really any other decision that I can see for us to make, and we have to remember their queen can check us. So if I go here, I'm going to assume they want to go here so that they can get more protected. Here's possible too, but then I can just come right back. So I'm going to guess that they're going to come here, and then I could just go right here. But the negative is then the queen would get me. So already this one's a little bit trickier than some of the rest. Sometimes the answer is straightforward, sometimes it's not. If we go right here, unfortunately, that's no good. And we don't have a follow-up. This clearly isn't good. So I'm pretty sure it has to be this move. I don't see any other alternatives. It was not correct. I was afraid it wasn't going to be straightforward. I have no idea. I have no idea, actually. Oh, it's right here. Yep, that shouldn't have been that hard. We're rusty. We're rusty. We're just going to shake it off. Shake it off, move forward. All right. We're black. This is for material. It's not for checkmate. It's for material. So let's see what our best move is here. Our queen can't do a whole heck of a lot at this point. So this could be a combination of moves. So if I go here, the problem is their next move could be right here, and I'll have to take back, and they're ahead. So that isn't great. I don't have... I gotta remember, this is only for material. We're not trying to do a game-ending thing here. And now that we're up 1,700, it's gonna get a little harder. It's gonna get a little harder. Thing is this is why I keep thinking about this knight. If I go with the knight, it opens this bishop up to do something. If I go here, they're just going to go here, so that doesn't work. Here and here is out because it just doesn't do anything. Do I have any checks on the king? It does not look like I do. Now, the other alternative is I don't have to take back with the king. If I go here, it goes here. I could go here. So let me think this through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That actually might be right. That's wrong? Oh, it's a rook move. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Yeah, that would clearly be right. Went a little too fast. So that's a bummer. It still would have had the same effect, but they still charged me for it. That's okay. So we're black again. Look for a checkmate. So let's see. If I go here, he goes here. I go here. That hits him again. He cannot retreat here. He cannot go here or here. So that has to be it. Perfect. A whole whopping 2 for that one. So we're going to try and get back to 1,700. Win it with checkmates. So the first thought is this, but that doesn't work. I could go here, and that diverts. And then I go here. Forces him here. I don't quite think that works. I can kind of, I have the idea, but I just can't put it together. It's a combination of queen, rook, and bishop. So if I go 1, goes 2. Go 3. Goes 4. I need to figure out if it's queen or rook first. It has to be rook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, because the king will be here. Cannot go here or here. It has to be right. Two. Then what did I say? 3. It cannot go here because of this. Cannot go here. And nothing can stop me. Perfect. 2 more. All that work for 2 more. No problem. I don't know what is going on with my headphones. Might be out of power. As long as y'all can hear the music, that's all that matters. Okay. Find a way to win. Win a knight, specifically. We are black. Okay, just go here. All right, so we are in trouble because we are checked. Problem is, if I go here, so I have to escape with the king, but not get checkmated. 1. So the queen can't do anything if I just go here. I think it's just that simple. So I go there, he goes here. Is there a way to save the rook? Because that's the plan. That's what they want to do. So if I go here, yeah, 1, 2, this doesn't work. 3, 4. There's no follow-up. Now, could I save the rook? No, I can't. the rook's toast. 1, 2. There's not a lot going on here. I don't exactly see this one. It's definitely probably the harder one that I've seen so far. I'm probably overthinking it too. Just never good. Yeah. 1. Then he just goes here. Like it stops there. That's not good. That's not good. I don't want to do that either. It feels right to do this. I just don't know how I get ahead. Now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. It's 1, 2, 3. So maybe it's actually okay that we do that. So let's just do this. Okay. Got 3 points. Again, that was might have been a little bit of an overthink, but I just think um, it's better to think it through than to take a chance. Win the game with checkmate. Those ones by far are kind of just harder. So if I go here, I think he's got a block or two. Yep. So this is threatening checkmate. He'll go here. I go here. I think it's that simple. Yep. Okay. +4. Got the most points for that, and that was super straightforward. One good way forward. We are white. We are threatened by a pawn. So what I'm looking at is if I move the knight, we could check the king by attacking the pawn. So I don't want to go here because that'll move the king. Oh, but it's a fork though. But wouldn't he... I feel like he would just do that just because it's a fork. So if he goes there, then I go here. Okay, well, how about this? I go here, he goes here. I don't really know what I was thinking there. And I don't really have any other weapons at my disposal. So I have a check. It's going to be the order of things too. That's going to be important here. One. He goes here. Which does that. If he does that... Yeah, there's not really a... Or I go this way, but he can do the same thing here. Or he can move the queen. There's a million answers. There really is only one good way forward. Problem is this knight's just jamming me up here. What if I do something weird like this and then this? Because he'll take... Oh, he can't take. I think that's stupid. This is a little bit of a tough one. I know whatever I do is going to be wrong. I feel inclined to just do something. Let me look at this check one more time. I go here, he goes here, then I go here. I just don't know. I don't know. I think this is to set me up. So let's just try a check. It's probably wrong, but I want to just do something. I don't want to be here all day. So that part was right. So what if I do 1, 2, 3? Or I can even do 1, 2, 3. But the first one's more powerful. So let's do that instead. I think it's sacrifice. Yeah, okay. Took a little bit, but we got there. We are 9 points away. 9 points away from 1700, which is where we started. All right. Black, looking for checkmate. So if we go here, this is the only remaining spot that he can go. What else could we do? This is no good. This is no good. This is no good. If we go here, it'll be boom, boom. But then I'll actually clear some space for him, so we don't really want that. I think it's this, because then he has to go here. And then if I go here, then he can kind of escape. So 1, 2. Then what's next? So we have 1, 2. 3, 4. Or what if we just go here? I'm dense. Let me just draw arrows all over the place and miss a one mover. That sounds really fun. All right, capture the bishop. Capture the bishop. No problem. No problem. Got this all day. Okay. So if I go here, he goes here. If I go here, he goes here. It doesn't really do much. What else do we got? So I go here, he goes here. I go here, he goes here. He can capture here, I go here. I really doubt it's just as simple as this. But he's defending this, so maybe this is just simply attacking a defender. And then where does he go? He has a lot of escape routes. But if I'm here, he can escape even here. I don't know. This one's a little tough. I definitely don't want to do that because that's game over. So 1, 2, oh, and then 3. And they can only save one of them. That's it. That's it. That feels right. 1, 2, 3. I can only save one. I think it's the same thing. I go here. Yeah, it's the same deal. Perfect. Extra hard, +7. Back to 1700. No problem. And we get a little green man running. Perfect. Okay. So let's get to 1725 if we can. Black, find a way to win the rook. We're black. Okay. So I see this. Is there a way to make that happen? Is there a way to make that happen? So this doesn't work. 1, 2, 3. And then he moves. And then I could just do this and that. I think that's the plan. I think it's a sacrifice play. But what's stopping him from going here? Oops. What's stopping him from doing this? 1, 2, 3. Why can't he do that? Is it a checkmate thing? I guess then I would go here. Force him what? Here? I don't know. It feels right. 1, 2, 3. I just don't know what he would do, what I would do if he goes there. Because I don't have any more follow-up moves. It just feels like it wins there. Do I just give a check? I don't know. It feels like the rooks are right. Because I think that's the idea. He's going to go here. There's probably a reason why he can't go there, and I just don't know what it is. So let's try it. I was worried about that. So it is this. Overthinking. Overthinking. Okay. All right. Well, let's try again. If that rook play would work if he would go right, and you saw that he did go right, so I don't know. I don't know about that one. Looking for checkmate as black. Well, if there's no way he can stop me, it's this. I don't see anything that he can do to stop me, so it's simple. Cool. I guess I don't have my score up. Well, you all just have to trust me. Checkmate is waiting. So we're currently 1698. We're white. Oh, well, okay. So I go here. He must go here. Doesn't have a choice. Then we go here. Try that again. Here, he has to go forward. Here, and we nail him. He, oh, but will he? Yeah, yeah. Bishop's up here, comes down. He cannot go here, here. And when I go here, yeah, that's fine. That'll work. Perfect. 1700. We need 25 more. We can do this. All right. Checkmating idea. Ooh, this one's a little tough. A little tough. So I go here. And that's game over. Never mind. He'll try and block. And then we just go here. Or it just ends there. 1703. Black. So he's saying this was a blunder. Well, yeah, because I could just scoop him. Did I miss something? Is it that easy? Yeah, okay. Make them all like that, please. Checkmate. White. We're at 1706. Okay, so he currently cannot go here. Here. So I need to check him and hit these two squares. How can I do that? If I go here, that's a check. I'd force him here or here. If I do this, that would take care of that square. Force him here. Yeah. Okay. And then I just bring up the rook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This takes care of this and this. And this takes care of that. Should be perfect. I mean, I guess he does have escape squares. Bummer. Bummer, man. All right, we're down to 1694. We go again. We're black. It's discouraging. Okay, so it's just this. And then he can defend, defend. So if he defends with the rook, we just take it. If he defends with the bishop, defends with the bishop, I have no idea. Now, what if I just go here? I think that stops all the defense. Okay. 1696. Let's just aim for 1715. Because I do want to get some games in. And this is brutal. Okay. If I go here. Taco Bell's life. How we doing? What a great name. How's it going? Here, trying to not suck at puzzles, and currently we are sucking. Okay, if I go here, that's a check. That does get, but that's a trade. That doesn't really matter. This is asking me to win the game, so I think it's more than just getting a piece. So if I go here, then he must go up. Then I just go here, and it's over. Cool. Okay, 1698. We're climbing. I can't complain. I can't complain. It's nice to stream some chess. This has kind of been, it's an old hobby that kind of uh, came back to the forefront recently. I did a 40th birthday stream and played a whole bunch of games, and chess was actually one of them. And I was just like, you know what? I wouldn't mind playing a little bit more of this. And had a little extra time off of work, and here we are. So we are black in this one. So let's see here. Problem is, if I go here, king just chases. Oh, and we're checked. There's that too. You play a lot of chess, or just uh, perusing the channels? I'm trying to think here. That's not going to work. I only have 3 pieces, but somehow I'm stumped. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I've been over the last couple months. I've been watching a lot of Gotham too, and that's kind of put me in the chess mode. And it's it's so much easier when you're just watching. It's like, oh yeah, that one move. That'd be obviously that was the answer. How did you not know that? But it's different when you're behind the actual screen. So if I go here, I go here, he goes here. That doesn't work. I go here, he goes here. It still doesn't work. Yeah, like if I go here, I lose the game. So that's not good. Hmm. This is a this is a tough one. I know I'm gonna screw this up. What if I go here? He goes here. I go here. Boom. Boom. And then up. That works, I think. Oh. Well, that's fine then. I still win. Okay. All right, back to 701. 1701. So we are black. My goal is to get to 1715. I've been getting annihilated. I've been up and down. This is like the 30th puzzle I've done so far. Okay. So I'm looking at this. It seems fine. Just seems free. I think that's it. And if you're wondering, I totally saw that he was going to steal my queen there. Um, so let's see here. Oh, yeah. Just take him. That's it. 1704. Getting close. Getting close. Checkmate is white. So I go here. He has to go back. And I just check again. He takes back. I go up. Check him again. Moves back. I don't think that's right. Has to be. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. What's going to have blue? How we doing? How you doing out there tonight? Puzzles are kicking my ass, to be honest. And thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, puzzles are brutal. But frankly, they're probably not brutal. I'm just not uh, uh, not doing absolutely great. But we're closing in on the goal. I want to hit 1714. We're at 1704. So getting there. Getting there. Taco, thank you very much for the follow there. Appreciate you. We're just gonna go for it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Okay. I think it's got to be this, then this, then this. Is there any other better move? I don't think so. Like I can do this. Oh, I could do that. And then he goes here. Then it's checkmate. Got it. Got it. Got it. Cool. Yeah, that was a tricky one. That was a little tricky one. I almost screwed it up too. I've been getting so close to. Thank you. Getting so close to 1715, and it just falls apart right before I get there. So we are black, but as soon as I get to 1715, or screw it all up again, we are going to dive into some games and try to throw a hat in the ring and see if we can do better than we did yesterday. So I've been playing off and on for a long time. I just never. It was casual. It was casual. I never tried to improve. It's only been, you know, maybe the last couple of years that I've tried to improve. Um, so I don't think I even knew an opening until like a couple years ago. So it's just kind of something um, more for a hobby than nothing to prove here. All in all, I was looking to have some fun. Originally, this channel was its original purpose was poker, and because that's another hobby of mine that I've been just in love with for a long time, and just recently it just hasn't been going very well. There's not as many options with poker as there used to be, unfortunately. So I think it was a good time for a break, and that's where we're at. Yeah, agreed, agreed. Yeah, it's kind of like checkers. It's in the closet. You pull it out when when you want to play, and you know that's about it. That's about it. Let's see here. We are black. Gotham Chess makes a lot of jokes about people eating the pieces, and that was probably me when I first learned. So let's see here. So already I see this and the and this. That looks attractive. Is there something better? So we make this move and we threaten the mate. What's their next move back? They don't have a lot of good counters. So let's just do it. It definitely seems like the right move. Okay, so what he's so he's defending. So, I could try to get my bishop involved, or I could try and move this piece forward. If I move the piece forward, I mean, they could probably just do that. That wouldn't be good. What's my advantage if I do this? If they take, then I. Mm, hmm. Look at the pawn again here. I think he just takes here, and then I'm at a disadvantage. Because then I still can't do this. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, my lord. Blind. Blind. Blind as hell. Blind as hell. Well, and I can respect that too. You're waiting for. Oh, listen. Uh, all my ego with this game is put aside. Like, it's all humility here because I've made some of the most atrocious mistakes of all time, of all time. But no, listen. I respect that for real. I think you can appreciate the artistry behind it so much more when you're a little older. You know, it's just another board game as a kid. But uh, but yeah, I can't believe I missed that pawn. That was horrible. That was horrible. All right. When I was a kid too, I didn't have a lot of patience, so I didn't have the appreciation for this, and I think I would have got a lot more frustrated if I actually tried to like really learn. Oh, it would not have gone well. So we are white, and we are trying to checkmate. Okay. So obviously they promote in one turn, so we have to make it. We have to make it count. So if I go here, that's that's it. That's it. Is it that simple? What am I missing? Oh no, then he goes here. Um, so that's not good. If I go here, he starts to escape. Is there anything else? This one's it's a little tricky because I can't do this because he just promotes and then I'm toast. And I don't have like the time for 1, 2, 3. That's not gonna work. Oh, I just go here. Then he goes here. Then I go there. Hell yeah. That's the other part. I am so terrible at overthinking things. Like I'll have this board like lit up and it'll just be like, oh, move that pawn. Horrendous. Horrendous. I mean, you think this is bad. Just wait till we start playing games. It's gonna be bad. So let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? We're almost there. 17-18. That's like one or two more. Okay. So just getting an idea for this one. So if I go here, we're covering these squares. He has to go here or here. Ah. So what you're telling me is I'm already cooked. One, two, or this. Thing is like they don't necessarily have me checkmated, although they're considering this. Calculate the only path forward. Mm. Yeah, we're not gonna get this one. I can already tell you that. We're not gonna get this one. Um, and there's no like sacrifice or like weird thing that I can think of. Like if I go here, like they take, it's not even like I can do a weird sacrifice thing. So we're gonna try something like this. I know it's going to be wrong, but a check is all I can really think of. I mean, if I go one, he goes two, I go three. That's not terrible. Well, and he can't move the horse because it's pinned. So why don't I just try and do a little bit of a lifty lift? Hell yeah. We'll take that. We'll take that. And that's 1726. That's 1726. So let's get into a game. Appreciate you guys' company. Appreciate that. Let's get it on, and I will show off my lack of skills. I did change this to 15 so that I can kind of talk while we play. So it's a little bit of a longer game. But if you guys have a preference to do something different, we certainly can. I'm not opposed to 10. I just can't really do faster than 10. And I'm not the greatest with black. And yeah, this is REM. I love REM. Big fan. Big fan. Although I never got to see them in concert. I'm hoping to. I don't even know if they tour anymore, but I would really like to. Oh, he's there. This is shenanigans. We're already doing shenanigans. I hate opening tricks. Okay, so let's stop this before it starts. What's the right thing to do here? Because they want to go here to mess up my king. So let's just do this. I'm probably already screwed. And that's the trick to chess. If you lower your expectations, you can only be pleasantly surprised. No, this is actually on. I don't think it was an older song. This is on their greatest hits album. Um, I don't think it was like their early material, but I don't know that. But again, the 2000s is kind of a long time ago, so it could be. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think we're just gonna keep on developing. I want to get rid of the. I want to get this castled as soon as possible. I don't like having my queen out, so I'm not happy about that already. So they castled. Let's get some defenders out. Something like this. Good thing is if they take, I can get that bishop out of my business. But yeah, there was definitely a point in time where I listened to a hell of a lot. of REM. Okay. So he wants to mess up my arrangement. And you know what? We're going to actually let him. We'll castle on the other side. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think that's fine. All my pieces are on the left side here anyway, so. Oh, and we could just defend the knight with the other knight. No problem. We'll do this next. Yes, that is a classic. One thing a lot of people don't know, Losing My Religion was covered by Hootie and the Blowfish. It's actually a really good version of the song. I suppose throwing that name out kind of ages me a little bit. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's when I throw my queen away that you have to watch out for. But I appreciate the compliment. I do. Okay, so the question is, I want a castle. No, no, I don't. No, I don't. Let's do this first. Oh, that's ugly. I see what he wants. I see what he wants. I see what he wants. So we're gonna burn up our timer here a little bit. So he wants me to move so that I can go here. Yeah, I see what he's trying to do. Well, yeah. Perhaps I should have castled earlier. Let's just sack the queen for fun. Because yeah, when I go here, he's gonna go here. I have to go here, and that's fine because we'll just castle by hand. And then he's gonna go here. Now I'm gonna go here. That's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I just have to make sure I don't get my queen trap now. Yeah, yeah. I didn't really like seeing that one, but it was a good move. Got to give him credit. Listen, we're 750, 800, and these guys pull out some crazy stuff. But we'll beat them eventually. Listen, here's the thing. This is the trick about chess.com. The more you lose is the better chance you have to win. So all we got to do is just lose more. No problem. So that's fine. So we want to castle by hand, and we also want to leave some escape room for our queen. That's what I want to do next. We have this file open. It's not horrible. We're probably behind now, but that's okay. They don't have everything developed either, so I'm not happy, but I'm not sad. Well, I saw this as an option. Oh yeah, and by the way, my playlist is hella mixed. So, um, so they're not setting up anything here. So let's set up. Is there a way that they can trap my queen? I don't think so. So let's worry about castling first. Famous last words. That is the truest statement ever spoken. Oh, and listen, all I'm saying is I'm glad that we're not playing over a physical board. Those because pieces would go flying. They most certainly would. What is that move? I always get nervous when I don't understand why they're doing something. But anyway, let's let's see here. There's not really anything else I want to do at the moment. Ooh. What if I do this? What if I do that? That might not be a bad move. And then I could just retreat it. Let's get the king safe first. Yeah, I need to. I need to. Mm. Boom, boom. He's trying to open up his queen. I do see that. So I know if I do this, he can't go back. So let's get our bishop to safety. There's no attack, so let's just get him safe. He's going to keep pushing because he wants to open up the queen, I think. I know, we'll take this free pawn. It'll be great. All right. I think now is the time to do this. So if I go here, he's probably going to go here. I don't want that either. I got to stop him, though. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3. 4. We have the time to think. That's a beautiful thing. I think we're going to take it. I just need to move the king over before I try any shenanigans. It is what it is. Appreciate that. Usually the gut's right. Usually the gut's right. Intuition truly is a thing in this game. Not speaking from experience, but it is the truth. So let's go here. So that could happen. Then we just go here. I'm anticipating this. Oh, he can't, though. He can't. Yeah, you are right, though. You are right. That does bite me. Because I do anticipate, like, that counterattack, and I've been shellacked so many times. But you're right. Sometimes just being aggressive and just pushing is the right move. So okay. So what did he do there? All right. So let's go ahead and give her. I don't see anything else that he could do. And then, yeah, this is incoming too. Okay. So let's see here. But yeah, you're not wrong. And I do appreciate the constructive feedback. Because that's what it's all about. End of the day, that's what it's all about, is getting better. So I'm going to take a little bit of time here because we have it. Um. Oh, if I just go here, he cannot take me back. And then what is his next move? So 1, 2, 3. Ha! That's game. That's game. We did it, guys. We did it. I think. I think. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We take those. And we got the resign. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the backup. And thank you all for the support. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I didn't see the other bishop that it could help us too. Spotting that was kind of nice. Spotting that was pretty cool. So let's see how we did here. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. All right. Well, let's get shellacked by the game review here. Okay. Sorry, let's go back. So it wanted me to go there. They do. They do. Bad. It was bad. It was like 300, 350 versus 100. I think that might be a little bit uh, unfair, but yeah, accuracy was 55 versus 41. I feel like that's a little bit unfair, but hey, we got the win. I'll take it. They could tell me it's 0. We got the win. Okay. So they didn't like the queen, and I get that. I was worried that they were going to go here and then both be attacking this. I remember being destroyed that way. So that's why I chose to move the queen there so that I can just take the knight, prevent the bishop from infiltrating. If I go here with the knight, h6. Oh yeah, yeah, that would have been much better. Yeah, good call. Good call. That would be good. I'll remember that. So let's see here. They like that, which that felt standard. Some more development. Oh, I see. This is an effort to open up the king or threaten the knight. I see the value there. That's fair. I respect that. I respect that. Well, and it was only 18 moves, and like the next 18 were going to be all brilliance. So they just didn't wait long enough. Um, so let's see here. I do like that move, and I see it did suggest the h6 here. So that's good. Jump over here. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would have been better. Yeah, it's not like it could have done any more damage after that. And it opens up the file. It's just a matter of which bishop do I take. So that works. Yeah, yeah. And here's where you were saying about how I should have just pulled the trigger on that. For like 3. I think that's part of the reason why it yelled at me so much and gave me such a low rating is I didn't pull the trigger on that for a million years. You're absolutely right. Oh, right. Right. Cool. All right. Well, hey, let's do another. I feel like 15 minutes is really nice just because it's like I can actually chit chat. Otherwise, it just feels like it's um, too fast. Yesterday when I was streaming, it just 10 minutes went by in a blink. Okay. We're doing a little London here. This is like my only opening. I've tried openings for black, and I'll be honest, I don't like a lot of them. That's why I kind of just wing it, which is not the right thing to do, but it's what I do. So we'll get this going, then we'll get this going, then we'll get this going. A little bit of that. Perhaps not in that order. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to help them develop. So we're going to keep maintaining. So we'll go here. Might even go here first. I just can't do this. So that's here. Yeah, let's go ahead and just castle. Since you already castled first. Get it out of the way. Then 1, then 2, and we're solid. I just don't want them to have a good excuse to bring the queen in. Haven't gotten that far yet. Haven't gotten that far. So I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'll probably get whooped a lot, but I'm open to it. So that'd be good. We were planning on moving the queen anyway. Eventually, what I'd like to do as this progresses is build a Discord and, you know, get things going. And at that point, you know, as we go along here, and I'll make sure that information is all available. I would very much like to do stuff like that. Actually build a community. People always say with streaming, it's like, everyone talks about community, but a lot of times people just stream for themselves. I want to actually bring people together. And so I love that idea, honestly. Okay, so let's see here. What are we going to do here? Absolutely. Well, and two, like, there's so much toxic people out in the internet world, but when you bring people into a Discord and they're seeing each other every day and they're talking to each other every day, you can actually have real friendly games as opposed to, you know, hey, let me invite you to a game so I can shellac you and make fun of you afterwards. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. So I'm thinking here so we can get forked. That would be wonderful, actually. Um, I built my pyramid. Now I don't know what to do. Let's see here. So I like the horsies looking at each other. That feels good. I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and launch an attack on this side. This horsey doesn't really concern me because he's defended multiple times. This doesn't help him. This doesn't help him. This doesn't help him. So let's just go for the gold. We're going to bring this around eventually. Just really start crashing in on that left side. If I do this, he can go here. And that's it. One, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 5, 6, 7, 8. If I move up one more, that's its moves. He can go on the rim. So 1, then what? 2. Let's make sure he's over here. If he takes the rim, we move here. If he goes back, I don't sweat it. Okay, so now if I go here, he goes here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try it. It's the worst that can happen. By the way, thank you guys again for the follows. I greatly appreciate that. I definitely think we have the advantage. I don't know how good it is, but I think we have a slight advantage here. So Blunder Challenge, has it been adding? It has not been adding to that. That's unfortunate. So Blunder Challenge is for me to throw away a piece at the beginning of the game and see if I can still win it. And when I was streaming poker and stuff, we did challenges every once in a while. I only got to do it a couple of times, but the idea was in poker, I would cover up one or both of my hole cards. And so I was completely playing blind. And the idea was to try and win a game. The closest I ever got was third, and I needed to get second or first. So didn't quite get there, but I'd like to do different challenges with chess. Like silly things, like play a 10-minute game, but have to move a piece every second. Like have a, or maybe a counter where I have like only 5 or 10 seconds. I want to do things. I might be giving away the game here, but I want to do things that other people aren't doing. I think chess can be fun. I think streaming can be fun, but you look through like the whole list of streamers, and a lot of it's the same stuff, right? A lot of it's, you know, making it to the road, you know, doing the road to 1,000 or doing the road to 2,000 or whatever it is, and all that's great, and I'm sure that's awesome. But I want to mix it up. I want to do something different, because I think that's what it's about. So I have two options here, two main options, 1 or 2. If I go here, he goes here, I go here, and then they figure it out. And then we try and go here if possible. If I go here, I think he's going to move the knight. Well, then he's kind of screwed anyway. Moves the knight, I take the queen. I'm just trying to think which is better. They might both be the same. Well, but I could also go do this and then this. But I might need that pawn out of the way, though. Let's just do the pawn, because I think it's a simpler way to do the same thing. It might be wrong. We'll find out. If he takes, I'm going to take a little bit of time. So I don't want him to think that I already have an idea. But yeah, I've been brainstorming other different ideas of things that'd be fun. I definitely think viewer games would be a great time. Maybe even like, you know, and this is thinking way too far in advance, but like a viewer tournament. I think that'd be kind of fun. Oh, that wasn't, you weren't allowed to do that. That wasn't one of the options. Okay, well, we're going to be taking a little bit of time anyway. So I go here so that he goes here. That's the idea. And if I ignore him, then he's here, and that's bad news too. I don't know ignoring him's a great idea. And I can't take this horse because it forks me still. So I think we do play his game. Then we go like here. It threatens the knight. And then the knight can go here. Well, we'll figure it out when we get there. That's definitely what he wants to do, though. We're just going to have to figure out what space is the best. I could do 1, 2, 3. I don't want to trade here. That's the one thing I don't want to do. So, like, this is not an option. I think we just go here. But let's see where the options take us. So he can go here. He can go the space I was in. Cannot go back. Can't go here. Here. Oh, this is a fork, though. I think this is best. Yeah. Yeah, because the other spot, this is bad. So maybe we'll eliminate this. It's an option. I do like the idea of continuing this attack. This is beautiful because I feel like I have all the time in the world. 15 minutes is great, but I hope it's not an eternity for you guys. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping it's enough. I don't know that that was the move. Oh, no, it was. I see. I see what he did. That's smart. Okay. So, but that's fine because that leaves his bishop all the way up there. I don't want to take this here because I don't want him making me make decisions over there. I could go here, but I don't want to force him to make moves with his queen. Hmm. What if I go? So I have a few options here, here. If he takes, I just take back. No sweat. Because I also like the idea of this and this. Just, again, more pressure. Thank you. Thank you. I don't necessarily know there's a bad move. It's just what do I want to commit to? I like the idea. This rook isn't really doing anything, so this is kind of what I want, and it limits. Just got to look for forking ideas. I don't think there are any. No. So this is a bad square. This is a bad square. I have to remember that. This is a bad square. A lot of bad squares. This is a bad square. Queen's not liking things. It's getting a little warm. If they do move the queen, then this is an option. Yes, yes, they can. And they're sneaky. They're sneaky. It's like you think you're safe, and then it's like, oh, you're telling me I'm forked 4 ways? Thanks. Okay, so now he's alleviating some space for the king, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and try that queen move. Although, if I move... Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're get rid of this. It is. It is. It opens up a lot. And I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to open it up now, because I think we're in a position where we can do so. Because I really like... So they'll take back one way or the other. We go here, threaten the queen, make it do something. And it might just be as simple as that, and that's okay. Because I think the more open it is, the better it is for me. But then what do I know? I really like this. This feels good. But I do need to give my king some breathing room too. Because they can do something like this. But I obviously have this, but still. I think we're... I think the situation I have going on is the situation I want to have going on. Okay, that's actually good for me. Because we're going to go boom, boom, boom. But are there any forks here? It's an attack, but not a fork. So boom, boom, boom. Make a threat. I would be up a horse then. So that's actually okay. Is there anything else better? I don't think so. Let's get it. Oh, wait. That's not how we start it. Almost through there. So he wanted the trade, but I don't think he saw the fork. If he does this instead of this, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, yeah. That's not unlike me. Like I said, right? This, one pawn. Okay. That's what we wanted. He should have taken with the rook, because that probably would have completely derailed the plan. It would have been a queen exchange. Yeah, I almost screwed up. It is a little late for me. So any mistakes that I make are all going to be covered up by that excuse. Now, if I go here, I can protect the knights. If he goes here, we just take back, no problem. Okay. Okay. So that was a smart play. Let's get his rook in the corner. I don't want to take this one and then have his rook by the king. So Let's put baby in the corner. And actually, that gives us well, we're saving something. Because either he goes here, which is the correct move, or he goes here, and we get this for free. Okay. He chose right. So now he goes here. Okay. So we're doing all right. Doing all right. Okay. So I want to keep pushing here. Let's keep on the offensive. Where is he going to want to go? There's no fork. Might take a piece. Let's just move forward. Eventually, I want to do a loft here. Bishop first, one more material. As soon as I played it, I felt like, wait a second. I think I was wrong. Or do you mean them? Either way, I do feel like I misplayed something there. I only have 6 minutes, man. Let's go back, actually. Where was that? Yeah, if I go there, first, he goes here, I go there. Then I come back. Yeah. We'll definitely take another. Yeah. Yeah, I was definitely wrong. We'll take another look whenever we're through with it. I definitely have the advantage still. And I knew the order mattered. I should have taken another couple seconds. Bummer. Okay, so he did go for that option. Now, he wants to go here. So we'll just go here. It kind of takes care of two problems at once. If he goes there, yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Hey, we were just talking about those horses. It's fresh in my mind. Okay. So he wants to just eliminate the piece. We could defend. But I think right now might actually be a good time to do this. Actually, I'm still in danger of back wreckmate. So let's take care of a few more problems. Let's give ourselves some breathing room. And then I want to do this. And it goes here. We go here. And then we start doing some checks. Start getting the rooks on their end. Okay. So if I move like somewhere here, let's say. Actually, why don't I just go here instead? If he goes there, we en passant. And that defends our pawn. And if I'm here, it's not a fork. I like it. Show me why I'm stupid. It should be fine. I think we're good. The song just said there's no fork. If I get forked as the dude singing that there's no fork, I quit. Stream's over. Stream's over. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing that you quit on. That's it. That's it. It's game over. So we keep moving on. So hopefully they just let us promote. That'll be great. If they take, we go up, and then it's on. But I have to make sure I don't make any end game blunders here, because that's like me too. So, side note, I don't know if you guys are into Elden Ring and Dark Souls, but I've been watching Jinxie. He's been up in my little corner here, and he has not been doing so well. Elden Ring is not. There are a lot of games that are his. Elden Ring is not it. It's a good stream. Listen, I love watching him, but he is having a rough go of it. Um, so what I would like to do here, if I can, I wouldn't mind trading a rook for a rook, because then even though they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to my 4. No. You know what? We could do better than that, I think. We could do better than that. So let's start with a check, I think. Here. And then he's going to go here or here. And then we go here. And then maybe we can do some shenanigans at that point. I don't know. This is tough. I don't know which is better, which rook. Because if I get both of them here and he goes here, then I can just move over here. And then we just keep eating pawns. Trust the gut. I think it just makes sense. Checks are always usually better. He has to do something he doesn't want to do. Yeah, you are right. You are right. We are low. Okay. The good thing is it should be in our. Okay. Let's see here. 1. Then he can escape. Let's not let him escape. Boom. Boom. They are. They are indeed. Let's see here. I do need to. We need to get him checked. I just need to find a combination that works. We scooped up a pawn. I got to make sure he doesn't do anything crazy here. So let's just keep. Let's go like right here. And then let's just try and ladder mate him if I can. There's probably something better, but this is what I got. He doesn't have any one move checks. Okay, so we're just gonna go for the gold here. Okay, let's think it through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn. I don't want him to go into the center. That's the problem. If I go here, he can just go there. So he's going to have a beat, I think. He's going to have a chance. This sucks. It sucks. I needed like one more space over. Okay, let's just try it. If I lose, I lose. We're close. I'm banking on the fact that it's harder for him to get it done than it is me. So this is coming next. And for real, we're just going to ignore some of his stuff because I have checks. Actually, let's do this one. There. Oh, no. It's over. It's over. It's over. There it is. Oh, he can, yeah, he can do that. Well, that didn't go to plan. You weren't supposed to do this. Okay. Well, that changes things. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. All right. New plan. New plan. Plan failed. Scramble. Hope for the best. He's going to go here. He's going to go here and I go here. If he does something else, then we go here. And he goes here. And then we just start going crazy. If I knew it when it went this way and I wasn't, I'm very curious to see where I went wrong there because there's probably like 8 million ways, low ball, to have done that better. Yeah, no, I think we're good. We got 3 versus 3. Okay, so I think I go here. What's going on, Olivia? Welcome back. All right. So we're gonna go here. No. I think we're gonna go. I might still lose this. Greatest throw of all time. What's the magic trick? It depends. There are a lot of magic tricks that are very scary. I don't know that I want to do that. What does it do? Does it flip the board? I know you can do that. I don't know what else you could do. Or does it auto resign? I don't know that we're trying that one. What does it do though, by the way? So what's he trying to do here? I'm not gonna try it yet. Ah, shit. I fucked up. I already, well, maybe not. So he goes here, I go here, he goes there. We got it. Barely, but we got it. This was almost the greatest throw in all of history, but it's easy from here. There we go. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. No, it is cute. It is cute what it does. I was worried that you were trying to. So, random story. In PUBG, when in the early days, right? We would tell people, hey, while you're in the car, press the F key. Well, F key opens the door and has you get out of the door. We would tell them to do that while the car is running and you die. I had flashbacks. I'm sorry. I should have trusted you, Olivia. I should have trusted you. But yeah, just for the just to show it. That's fair. That is true. That is true. But yeah, I love that. I love that. I will keep that in mind. Does it do that just for you, or does it do that for them too? I wonder. I wonder. So, all right. At this point, it's a good time for me to take a quick break. That's true. You know what? I bet you they don't. For that reason, some people would just like mash it continuously just to be a jerk. So, no, you're absolutely right. But yeah, let me take like 2 minutes. I'll be right back, and we will probably go for maybe another hour, and we'll see if I can't throw a few games. So far we're 2-0. It's already a lot better than yesterday. Okay, good, good, good. Yeah, I didn't review that. Let's go back. Let's go back and take a look before I take my break. How do I even do that? Yeah, that's one of the new ones. That's one of the monthly ones. They actually added a new thing where you unlock a few. Let me bring it back here. Um, resign. We lose to the right here. So if you play enough games against all of the characters, um, you get a a couple different skins for pieces, and you get like a new flare. So kind of neat. So I think this is the first month that they've done that so far, which I think is cool. So let's go back. Okay, just be better than 55%. That hurt my heart. All right, that feels a little better. 55%. Get out of here with that. Okay, but yeah, I could see I had a big blunder here. Okay, so different moves like this right here. Like I never get this right. One thing I would really love sometime down the line is to really, really study openings a lot more than I have, because I never know to do this. And I'm sure I'm sure it makes sense to see it and get it explained, but it's like I just know my little London, you know, all that right there. Um, I get why it wants me to do that, but the problem with that is then you get this, then you go back, and then they do this. I did not like that. It actually wanted me to trade, even though that further develops the queen. But I guess, whatever. Some things I'll just never understand. Oh, okay, so that was the right square. That was the right move there. That feels good. Did not want me to do that. Interesting. I'd sooner always have the queen off the board, honestly. I also could have just checked the king there. Just take the bishop. Yeah, there were a lot better options here. But yeah, the best move was exactly what you said. Take the bishop first. As soon as I did it, I was like, that doesn't feel 100% right. And then my end game was not great. Okay, so that was the right square for that. That felt good. It did not want me to do this move here. It was a little too passive. Okay, that was good. So where did I go wrong here? Because I know something wasn't good here. So that was good. That was good. I should have went down and across, I assume. I see. Okay. So it wasn't terrible. And it did actually want me to... So perhaps it wasn't as bad as I thought. Yeah, and then once I was in this position, frankly, once I took that knight, I knew we were good. That was it. So good deal. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I just nobody knows how many mistakes this guy makes more than me. So it's easy to second guess. But that said, I'll be back in 5. See y'all here in a minute. All right. All right. So I think I might only do maybe one more. I was looking at an hour, but I think an hour is a little ambitious. So let's get one more solid game in. See if we can go 3 for 3. And let's see how it goes. Thank you guys again though, for real. Just for hanging out. It's nice to have the company, and it's nice to for a lot of my poker streams, it was just me talking to the wall, and I'm fine with talking to the wall. I'll talk all day, but it was really nice having people to chit chat with, and I appreciate y'all. So, all right, on to the next one. Uh-oh, 798, and we're black. It's over. Listen, I can't do 3 in a row. I'm just telling you now. It's over. It's already over. He hasn't even made his move. He hasn't made his move. It's over. Caracan. We can do the Caracan. All right. Well, I only know, luckily for you, I only know like 3 moves. So. So I have played the Caracan before. Like I know that there's like this variety. And then you do, like, I know a few moves. But this is the extent of those moves. Now we're winging it. So we're going to do something like this. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. We don't need to go crazy fast. Let's just do simple knights before bishops. But this is coming. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, that doesn't change anything. If they move the pawn, we rock it back. Okay. All right. Bam, bam, bam. No problem. Okay. So this is the clear move. Nothing really else special to do here. Something like that. A little bit of Metallica. Can't go wrong with that. Generated a little extra time. 15 minutes is real nice. It's real nice. I feel spoiled. All right. That's the first move I didn't like so far. Because anything like that doesn't feel good. So if I go here, he goes here. Take, they come down with this. I don't like that very much. Well, no, it's fine because they take, we just do this. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plan's the same. Let's go for it. Sure. What? I'll take requests. What do you got? That's the other thing too. That's nice. Just listening to tunes while you're playing. I eventually think that will go away. Because already with like the VODs, you can't warm safe place by stand. You got it. But yeah, you can't have music on the VODs. We give you the double feature. I'll play Fade after this. It's off the same album. Okay, so what did he do? He went here. So same plan. Hell yeah. Same plan. Let's see here. What is that? Trying to go here? That doesn't help you. If I go here, he goes here, he's toast. There is, and I may or may not do that. Um, it's it's frustrating, but yeah, you get in. I don't want to say you get in trouble. Like if you're monetized and you're playing music, like I think that's when you really get in trouble. But you know, just for streaming for fun, I think they just mute your stuff. But yeah, no, you can definitely cut the music away from uh, the recordings. So here doesn't help him. If I go there, he has to retreat. There's no choice. Then I go here, here. All right, let's just try it. Ooh, but if he goes here, oh really? This is a rarity then. Cool. I approve. So if he does go there, then we just take boom. Then I move this somewhere, but I don't really like that either. Let's just try it. I'm feeling froggy. We won two. I can lose one. This is where I want him to go. No luck. No luck. So there's no fork there. I wonder if I could trap him somehow. Not really. Let's just attack him. Get him out of my space. If he goes here, then we just move over here. Or something like that. Or maybe like this. Just boom, 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 boom. Alrighty. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. And if you do get bored, I am going to be on tomorrow, probably around the same time. So thank you again. And thank you for the advice. So look forward to seeing you next time. So what did he do? Oh, he did exactly what I thought he would. So we're going to go here. I don't think there's a... Oh. I see. I have to go here. And then we're just going here. I don't think he's going to try and... Yeah. Okay. That was a lot of dancing for one piece. But it helped me develop... I mean, we lost the bishop for a knight, but helped me develop my queen, which is not a bad thing. Oh, I did say Fade was next. Let's just rock some Sane, you know. Let's stay on the album. Okay. Now we got to pull out some tricks. Maybe here, then here. Get up in their grill. Get up in their space. Something like that. I don't have as solid of a game plan as I did last time. But this feels a little better. Okay. That just feels like a setup move for later. So there's something like this for later, if necessary. All I'm just trying to do right now is just advance pieces. Taking that bishop also attacks the queen, which is never a bad thing. Okay, he did choose to take. So if they go here, we go here. If they go here, we go here. Okay. I don't really have anything crazy. So let's just keep advancing. I don't have this rook doing anything, so let's put it to work. Let's go here. Although that is a fork, or do they have? They do have a bishop that's on the black squares. We're doing it anyway. If they do something like this, then I'm gonna pay attention to this. So basically, I want to go here, here, here. I would love for him to just make a mistake. Just like throw the queen around. That wasn't it. But I don't exactly know. He's just trying to checkmate me. He doesn't have anything right now that could checkmate me. So let's just do this. That move doesn't have a plan. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted to see. So if I go here and they move the pawn, if they move the pawn forward, we could take. If they take, we get a freebie. Otherwise, okay. So I don't actually know that I want to take here. Not really worried about this. Just got this. So I actually want him to take. Now, if he does something like this, then we have options. If I go here and he goes here, then we're basically in the same spot. I don't know that I want to open that up, though. Kind of a weird situation. I don't want to move this because I can't unmove it. That's an option. Let's try it. No. No. I can't move up here. I mean, we have the time. We have the time. My gut tells me that we don't want to take this horsey, so we're not going to. Let's just stick to the original plan. That's one of these two. This is the worst of the two. Okay, which that's good. We did it on our terms, not theirs. Okay. Here. Here. And then here. 1, 2. Hopefully 3. Listen, he might get tired. I get tired. He might get tired. Just don't see it. Uh-oh. So let's see here. Problem is that this rook has been screwing me up this whole game. Like, they actually have it all right set up, which means I probably screwed up somewhere. That's okay. I think I want to... I don't know, man. I don't know. Kind of locked down a little bit. Okay. What if we just try and open stuff up? That's not going to work very well. I probably went wrong somewhere, but I don't know where. That's okay. We got to do something, though. Promise, I just don't know what my next move is. I just have no idea. I wish I can get rid of some of their pawns. So that's messing me up, too. I'm just wasting too much time here. I'm wasting too much time. Is the move offer draw? Is that the move? Okay, let's just do something. I know this is wrong, but I got to do something. 2 minutes for that terrible move. I'm hoping something like this. If not, then something like this. I don't know. Or something like this. I don't know. Oh, that gets my queen trapped. That's what he's lining up. That's what he's trying to line up. Mm. Oh, that's not going to work. I don't want to undefend my king. I can do something like that. Some desperate bullshit. Yeah, this ain't it. This is the one we lose. Okay, let's try to make that not happen. Oops. Yeah, because that's how that works. Let's just go down here. All right. We need to actually make a threat against the king. So reroute, sacrifice. That's not a sacrifice. Just start launching attacks. So if he goes here, we will take back. And then we'll try and do a checkmate with what I got left. That's the plan. That's the plan. 6 minutes is enough to do it. So can we recover? Oh, there goes my sacrifice idea. So if I go up, he'll go down. I go back. How did he have like the perfect like move before my move? Not allowed to do that. He's trying to open shit up. So if I go here, he's just going to go down, and then we have to go back in. He's just kind of walking him down with the queen. So let's add an attack of our own. Then we can still go after the king this way. Maybe. So this is his next move, I think. I think he's just going to ignore me. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, that makes sense. So if he goes here, we can ignore, possibly. They take. Let's try and think of something crazy here. Let's say I go here anyway. They take. That doesn't work, though. I think he's going to do this. Now we can do this. Or something. That doesn't work, but hopefully get Get our stuff in his stuff. We might still be able to pull this out. Okay. What if I do this and then this? So 1, 2, 3. It moves over here. That might be checkmate. Let me try that one more time. 1, 2. 3. Or actually better 4. I think this is checkmate. I think we pulled it out. One more time. We have the time. 1, 2. No, can't go there. 3. He goes here. Then I go here. That's it. I think we got it. Or we die trying. It could be. It's desperate. That's what it is. They need an icon for desperate moves. And then here. Because if the king's here and I'm here, I'm defended. He's crushed here, 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 here. I don't see a defense. I think we got him. Now, if he ignores this move and does something else, if he sees the checkmate coming, then it might not be over. But this move was good. So boom, boom, boom. Now, I think it's got to be him taking a long time. What could ruin this though for us? If he does like a queen trade, he'd have to ignore it and like do a queen trade. But that's really not a trade. I don't know that he could. Oh, wait, no. This doesn't work. Okay. Well, this doesn't work because of this. It was almost there. We almost had it. Well, wait. Hang on. I go here. I go here instead. And then he has to move the queen here. So boom, boom. And then yeah, because I can't check here anymore because of him. So it has to be this. Or I'm sorry, it has to be this. He has to move the queen up. That's his only move. So if I go here, he goes here and he escapes. Is there another alternative? What if I go here? Where does he go? Here. And then I... Here? Here. Here. No. Well, we just do this. I'm stupid. I'm stupid again. It's over. He takes back. I take his rook or bishop. It's another check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah. Just to let him know who's boss. Oh, he's trying to smother mate. No, he still has moves. Still can go back. All right, I have to make sure I don't mess this up now. Maybe I already have. I did already, didn't I? Damn it. I'm in trouble. God damn it. I threw that. I told you I can throw. All right. Let's take a look at it again. That was a bummer. I should have taken my time, man. I should have taken my time. Yeah. Listen, I knew it was coming. As soon as you promoted, I knew it was over. I knew it was over. Listen, that was a good game through and through. I just threw at the end. You can even see there. Well, no, you can't. Look at the bar here. I think I did though. I 100% through. So here's where we were. Right. You can see the bar. Yeah. So we're doing good. We're doing great. We're doing great. We're doing great. Yeah, there's a mate in 2 here. And I thought I did too. I thought like I could. I haven't even looked yet, right? So I bet you if I go here, he goes here, and then there's something. Maybe I go here, and he goes back. I don't even know what it is, but let's see. Yeah, what was the mate? No, easy. Easy. I should have taken more time. I should have taken more time. But that's okay. That's okay. Ugh. All right. Hey, that just means that tomorrow we're gonna get him even more. So we lost 2, or we won 2, lost 1 that we should have won. I just think I need to stop wasting so much time. Listen, we had a good recovery because when it was here, it wasn't looking too hot. We were a little behind, and I didn't have a good answer. How much time did I have towards the end? And you know, I had a lot of time. And there's even a way to win this too. Like a million ways. Here's the problem. This was like the one spot that was terrible for a rook. That was my screw up. And I even knew it too. What I could have done is bring the knight around, the king around faster. Like if I would have defended, yeah. Like if I would have just stayed here, or I don't know. It's kind of ugly no matter what. But when I put that rook there, that was the beginning of the end. I could even went boom and then boom. And then just ship this. And then sacrifice the rook if I had to. This is the other problem, right? I can't put the rook here to sacrifice it. As soon as he had a queen on the board, it was over. Oh, well. That's how it goes. There's going to be plenty more of that in the future. I took too much time. It took too much time. But I got to remember 4 minutes is a long time. So, but hey, you know, it is what it is. But most importantly, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. And I think I'm going to call it there. This is despite this ending, it was a good run. It was a good stream, good run. And thank y'all for being around to talk to. I appreciate that. So, okay. Sounds good. Consider it done. I appreciate you. Like I said, good things to come. I'm going to eventually do a Discord. I want to do things to just mix it up, have a little bit of fun, and get people actually together and enjoying the game. So just all positive stuff, you know. This game can be so toxic sometimes. So all positivity. That's what I'm about. So, but yeah, thank you again. I hope you have a good night, and I will accept that friend request. So I'll catch you next time. So have a good one.